Welcome back to the beautiful Gulf of America. Now, we're not in the surf today, but we are in the marshes. We are in the marshes battling the dark, battling the mosquitoes, battling the mud, battling the alligators. But stick around if you want to see some duck hunting, and stick around if you want to see Frankie work miracles. It's gonna be a good one. Welcome to Frankie and I's first duck hunt of the year. Duck hunting is always a little weird, especially here on the Gulf, because you're dealing with alligators. You're dealing with alligators. Frankie, okay. It's a hunting dog. She's on the ducks already. Getting a Frankie, girl. Get to our spot. Frankie's already taking a dump. She's feeling good. These waders, I got them free from my neighbor. They asked me if I wanted them. I said yes, but I didn't even try them on. I don't know what I was thinking. Got a tag on it still. Thanks, neighbors. No pocket for a phone though. The reason it's pointing at the pocket for the phone because I got to get to a spot and there's designated spots and I got to follow a map. Apparently it's just straight. Walk straight into the darkness. All right, got the slippery racer. Frankie, let's do this. Walking through this, I mean, it's fine, but when it's so dark, every noise, everything, if I was with somebody, I'd feel a lot more comfortable. But I can feel myself pushing through a little bit of a fear, which is good. But good thing I have Frankie. I think I found my spot. That was easy. Looks like there's lots of cover, which is great. I have a pop-up blind if I need it. If I don't need the pop-up blind, I don't like using it. So looks like I'm not gonna need it. Looks like I have lots of cover here. All right, so in theory, this looks like the perfect spot. Tons of cover, tons of cover right up into the water. But when we walked up, the water started boiling. I was like, okay, here we go, freaking gators again. But I was just able to get enough light in there where I saw about 1 billion fish just they must be eating all those mosquitoes. But I'm still scared that there's gators out there, which sucks, which is a big fear of mine, especially with Frankie. But I do know alligator eyes glow purple because I do have experience with it. There was one time I was somewhere different. I threw my decoys out. Bang, bang. Something started banging it. I was like, what's banging it? And then I saw this purple, 2 purple orbs. I'm like, what's purple? I've seen a lot of things reflect off of my headlamp before, but I've never seen anything purple. And then sure enough, eventually I saw the gator, thinking it was just the fish. Obviously play it slow, but we gotta get our ducks out there. We still have about a little less than an hour, 50 minutes before shooting light. Ah, shit. So swampy. I'm actually pretty pumped. My accuracy was on point. All American right there, just throwing dimes. Throwing duck dimes. I usually have a chair that I can set for Frankie when we're in the water. But when we're not in the water, I like to keep her as low as possible because the chair is just like an old lawn chair that I cut the back out of so she can kind of use it as a platform. So we're not in the water here, so she'll be able to lay in the grass, which will be more comfortable for her anyway because the chair is a little small. So it's worked out perfect. This is a world-class spot, in theory. Hopefully the ducks are flying. This is our spot right here. We're down. Yes, Frankie. Stoned it in one shot. I gotta go help her out though because it didn't fall in the water, it fell in the bushes over there. So let's go find it. Oh man. Jeez, I should have brought my gun with me. Gosh damn it. Oh, I'll grab my gun. Frankie, come on, this way. Hopefully I can find this thing. Frankie's nose should be able to get it. It's somewhere in this crap. Find it. Find it. Where is it? Bird down. Where is it? Got ducks flying right now though. So I think I'm gonna do is I'll look for it when I head out. I got too many ducks flying right now. They were pretty high and far. We're down, Frankie. Go get it. Good girl, come. All right. Good girl, come, Frankie. Good girl. Some thick mud out there. That's some thick mud. Yeah. Did you get us a teal? Yeah, that's a good girl. That's a good puppers. Frankie, come. Hey, Frankie, don't get selfish. Grab it. Good girl. Drop it. Good girl. Yeah, Frankie girl. Nice work, Frankie girl. Oh, green winged teal. Mwah. These things are delicious. Good work, Frankie girl. That's a good retrieve. That's a good retrieve. Except we gotta work on, as you can tell, Frankie isn't quite totally trained yet because I've only ever been hunting by myself. And so I'm too worried about getting the duck to tell her not to go until after I shoot, but she goes on the sound of the gun. I know it's something we need to work on. It's just hard. I think I see an alligator. Definitely an alligator. He is swimming away from me, and the water is shallow. There's no real excuse I missed that. I did flat out miss it because I was looking at the alligator. Even as I was shooting, I was thinking in the back of my head, Frankie is running out there and there's an alligator out there. I know it's a lot of people like, no, they won't bother you, they won't bother you. But when Frankie went in, I saw him turn around a little bit and then he went back. But it was hard to even focus on that duck. I was so worried about that alligator. But I did miss it. I mean, no excuse. The good thing is that the water is shallow enough that he can't hide super well, but that is by far the most annoying thing about duck hunting here. And people who are used to alligators probably have no issues with them. But man, I am not used to them and I got issues with them. I mean, again, I flat out missed the duck. It was a little far, but the alligator is right there. You probably can't see on the GoPro, but he's closer than he was before. He hears Frankie splashing around. He gets curious. I definitely should have had that duck. But as you can see, I'm pretty preoccupied with that stupid alligator. I can't even focus. Okay, I gotta forget about the alligator. Forget about the alligator and shoot. So just focus on the duck. Shoot. Okay. Something huge just jumped into the water over there. Hopefully it was that big stork. It's a big pelican that's flying by now. I don't know if you can see the pelican. I listened to a book one time on the Gulf Coast, and it talked about how the early settlers here used to love pelican. They used to eat it all the time. It was easy to shoot, easy to kill. It was like the favorite thing to eat. Until eventually they started killing all of them, and so they had to endanger the species. And recently, not too far south of here, there was a big hailstorm. And when it hails, pelicans put their wings above their heads to protect themselves. Well, that hail was so big, it crushed their wings. Ended up killing thousands, I don't know, thousands, hundreds, maybe 1,000. Apparently they're delicious. The sun is glaring right off the water, right where that alligator was. So a tough time seeing freaking alligators. So that one, a flock of geese had flown by me before and I thought they were a little too high. But then as they flew by, I kind of regretted not at least trying, and it was a little far. I don't even think I was close. I don't know if I count it more as a miss more than like a try. Whatever makes me feel better to sleep at night. Those geese fly pretty high. I really gotta get out of here with someone else so I can train Frankie better. She's good at retrieving and bringing it back. And she's good at chilling out with me. She stays calm. So the two biggest things really, it's just she has to learn when to go and when not to go, which will be an easy fix. Frankie learns things very quickly. Every massive splash in the water, I'm just like... Sometimes you hear the ducks. Before you see them, they sound like little fighter pilots, little fighter jets. It's the coolest thing. It's like... Got my grandpa's hat on today. This thing might be from 1930. Shout out Grandpa Max. I can hear him, but I can't see. Chews on her blanket, swallows pieces of blanket, and then barfs them up. Probably at least twice a month. Blanket. 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 That was a lot of blanket. That was more than usual. All right, before I start cleaning up here, Frankie and I are gonna go search for that bird over there. Find it. Where is it, Frankie? Find the bird. Did you find it? Did you find it? Good girl. Good job, Frankie girl. That girl. Good job, Frankie. We got another green wing. Got another green wing. Yes. How did you find that? You're such a good puppers. Good job, Frankie. Nice work. Good job. Good work. Frankie freaking girl. Clutch. Now, as I pick up my shells, just know I'm picking up shells from the last guy too. You know, like I said, whatever helps me sleep better at night. See, I wasn't shooting these. I was shooting these though. Let's grab these decoys without arousing any alligators. Alright, Frankie and I are all packed up, we're ready to go. It's been a fun day. Please like and subscribe, help us out a lot. See you out there.